Welcome back to NBA Cinema, guys. So, do you remember what LeBron James said to Knicks fans at Fanatics Fest last year in 2025?
So the Knicks fans, y'all good? Y'all going to the finals next year? We're gonna see. We're sick.
I think it's difficult, right? Because the last thing you want to do is mess up something like that, right? The Knicks has a good thing going. That'll be if the Knicks hadn't have won, there would be no board.
He'd be going to the Knicks.
He'd be going to the Knicks.
Interesting.
But the
Super
fact
interesting.
that they won,
I always thought that eliminated them. But the more I think about it, Rich,
well, it's a player thing, Max.
the Knicks can only afford vet minimums right now. They got rid of Mitchell Robinson because James Dolan, in spite of the fact that it took 53 years for them to win a championship, and the reports are his front office wanted them in the second apron for Mitchell Robinson, refused to go there, and he signs away with the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks have their hands tied by the second apron. They need cheap contracts. The rest of the conference got better. They have gotten a little worse. Knicks are weaker than they were. By the way, do they win that game if Mitchell Robinson doesn't get that offensive rebound, right? They don't have him anymore. They don't have his backup center anymore. They've lost stuff. I think it's a little different than it was.
LeBron's always judged different, though, Max. I understand what you're saying as a fan of the Knicks and as someone who has been around sports forever. But he's just always judged different, and that's a very fragile thing. And he's been a part of championship teams, and you've never been a. Here's the thing, he's been a part of a championship team with people coming onto the team. When LeBron comes onto your team, I don't care if you just won a championship. I don't care if you've been the best player. It's different, man. His enterprise value and what he just carries is different.
And I
Mike
respect the fact
Mike Brown knows this.
And I respect the fact that he wouldn't, and you guys wouldn't want to mess that up for the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson would literally have to pick up the phone and say, "Hey, man, it's no issue with me. It's no issue with me."
Jalen, balls in your court.
And I'm not saying that would make him make his decision.
But at least it would put him on the table.
Yeah, because you got to respect that.
Have the Knicks called?
Yeah.
Knicks checked in?
They checked in.
Did you pitch to a certain player who's in free agency right now who has yet to decide where he wants to go to probably come to New York? I'm just asking.
You guys want to know? You guys are gonna love me for this. I got asked this question recently, and I answered it perfectly, truthfully. My job is to go out there, dribble the ball, put the ball in the hoop.
Yes.
Try and play a little defense. There's people who are above me that make jobs who determine who's on the team and who's not. So I leave the pitching to them.
I'll piggyback exactly what you just said, Reese. The biggest take that I saw from the Knicks team of last year to this championship team, I think they just diversified their offensive portfolio. It was a lot of Jalen Brunson pick and rolls, a bunch of Jalen Brunson pick and rolls last year, and it allowed the defense to kind of just key in on him. I think when Mike Brown brought in, he brought in like the little pinch post, getting the ball to Karl Anthony Towns at the pinch post area or at the top of the key and let him be in a hub. And yes, at the end of the day, it would still get to Jalen Brunson, but it didn't allow you to just sit on one action. And I think that's what helped them a lot. I look at a stat right here. They had the highest playoff point differential of all time, over 14.5 points, which is insane.